Many years ago in Vedang, my friend Ellie and I rented a two-person kayak together with some of our friends, promising to return it in one piece or forfeit a chunky deposit. I was just out of university, hefty student loans, and this holiday was a bit of a luxury. But that deposit was more than just money. I was an adult, and who loses a 10-foot yellow kayak? We were excited. There was this gloomy waiter at breakfast who was like, "Oh, it's gonna rain. There are baby sharks seen in your area." But he was just jealous because we were gonna go out on this glorious day and he was stuck indoors. We made our way down to the waterline and got into our kayaks, ready for a lovely, lazy day out. Right? Let me introduce you to my friend Ellie. She is the most competitive person you will ever meet. Her tennis backhand is more powerful than yours. She volunteers at more and better places than you do. And her laundry folding technique is optimal. She brought this A-game to our kayak and we powered off. We outpaced everyone. The other kayaks, some snorkelers out in the middle, and even those safety buoys that mark the boundaries. Just guidelines, right? I was really enjoying myself, I have to admit. The best place in a two-person kayak is the second seat. You paddle a little, wind in your hair, and Ellie was doing all of the steering. And she was steering us towards this rock way out there. And it was a lot larger as it got up close. And the currents were a lot stronger. The kayak is now thunking and banging and scraping against the rocks. "It's gonna be fine," I said. It was not fine. The kayak is now getting sluggish. Maybe I'm tired. I have noodle arms. But no, the air hull in the kayak, it sprung a leak. Oh, and by the way, we laughed at the idea of life jackets, and we're not wearing any. We turn around, but it's like dragging Velcro. Each stroke is harder, and the boat is going lower and lower in the water, and I am numb. It has nothing to do with the cold temperature of the water. That old resolve of getting the deposit back, that has now tightened into something fierce. 1, we are not abandoning this boat. 2, we are getting the deposit back. And 3, we are going to get back in one piece to get that deposit back. Fine sentiments, but now the water is still here. We slip into the sea and we're swimming, dragging this sodden craft by its handles. It's at this point, Ellie speaks up. "I felt something bump against me." My head snaps into the water, but I'm not wearing goggles and I can't see anything. There's just a little bit of light on the edges and a black nothingness under me. "Seaweed?" I suggest. "What if it's the shark?" Oh, right. What had that waiter said? Panic is flaring within me. This kayak, it's going to drag us down like a millstone. We are never making it back to shore. And now there is something in the water bumping against us. Okay. The sound of the sea is around us, together with the drumbeat of us swimming. I'm imagining all of these things, and then I imagine letting that imagination push me into something fearful and foolish. Don't imagine there's a shark. Don't imagine that we're going to drown. Heck, if I'm going to imagine something, I'm going to imagine the line of sand coming closer to me. "Shore just ahead," I say out loud, more for my benefit than for anyone else's. And the panic is still there. But now the panic is obeying orders. Lungs, arms, legs, eyes, everything is burning. But we push on in unspoken agreement. And it takes forever, but finally we see the ground coming up to us. We stumble out and we collapse on the beach, exhausted. We catch our breaths and tried to drag that kayak back up. It's in the shallows. It's full of water and weighs a ton, but it's in one piece and it's beautiful. And then we see the peril that we were in. For there, tangled up in the ballast rope of the kayak, is a great white plastic bottle that had scared Ellie and me to near death mid-ocean. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our deposit back. But I learned something that day. If I dig deep, 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 I can find my courage. And more often than not, my sea monsters are just soda bottles. Thank you.